Hey everyone, nice to see you all. Hope you're all doing well on this Christmas Eve day. Yeah, there we go, let's start, hey? Hi everyone, nice to see you all in the chat there. How are we all? Getting close to Christmas, aren't we? 2 days to go, 2 more sleeps. If you're watching live anyway. Hope you're all doing well, We're talking road trips tonight. Yes, especially in an EV and a Tesla, I guess. Look, tonight I am here to learn as much as you are. I've got some tricks up my sleeve, but I'm sure you do as well. And we'll treat tonight as an information session to share information with each other and learn from each other and find out how we do things and hopefully improve the way we do things as well within our own realms. So yeah, just quick introductions. Yes, of course, my name's Tesla Tom. Welcome to my live stream tonight. And we try normally to do these live streams twice a week, but obviously heading into the holiday season, there might be less into December and January, but never fear, I will be on the air. Hopefully at least once a week over the next few weeks. Hopefully twice. We'll see how we go. Let's say a few welcomes. So welcome. If you're watching live, tell me where you're watching from. And tell me in the comments, in the live chat, and also in the comments if you're watching replay, by the way, hello. Do you have a Tesla or EV road trip planned in the near future? And tell me where you are planning to go. Anywhere in Australia. It can be anywhere in the world, I suppose. And tell me which car you're driving, whether it be a Tesla or another EV. And what do you plan to use? Mainly superchargers, if you're driving Tesla. Is there a specific type of third-party charger that you're loyal to in Australia, whether that be ChargeFox or EV or NRMA? Is it a cost issue or is it just convenience because it's along your route? And also tell me which app you use or which resource you use to get there, to plan your journey. And we might also touch on things tonight like how to plan which hotel or property to stay at, whether that be in a hotel or a motel, whether it be an Airbnb. Let's get into all that tonight. So yeah, looking forward to chatting with all you guys and girls out there in the live stream tonight. And just quickly, if you want to support my YouTube channel, a couple of ways to do that. You can purchase a super chat or comment or a sticker. That'll help support the channel. There are also ways to support through channel membership. We'll go through that in 1 second. And also via PayPal at Tesla Tom. So that's a few ways you can support the channel. In fact, I might just pull up the channel membership plans now. Just quickly go through that right now. So, if you're thinking of supporting the channel this way, there's a big join button that you'll be able to see below. So, I've got a few plans there. So you can either join using a standard range membership plan for $3.99 a month, long range for $6.99 a month, or performance for $9.99 a month. All memberships entitle you to loyalty badges, exclusive emojis, which you might have seen some of our members use tonight. And we'll give a shout out to those members very shortly. Long range members also get priority replies on the live streams. And performance members get exclusive member-only poll access to help improve the channel. So have a think about joining my membership plans with that big join button you can see in the video description there. All right, so let's go into the chat right now. I've got some comments already, so let's say hello. Gaffer, hey Gaffer. Gaffer's one of our members. Hello there. Max, hey Max, nice to see you there. Wall747, nice to see you too. Hey Riz, nice to see you as always. Riz is also one of our members. Max says that the Model 3 is now 14 to 20 week wait order. Yeah, that's a huge long wait, isn't it? That's kind of in line with the rest of the world that I can see as well. So yeah, parts remain an issue worldwide. Max also says can't see Model Y anytime soon. Yeah, we are heading to the end of the year, so I guess we'll have to wait till Q1 next year, hopefully. Martin, catching you live. I'm catching you live too, Martin. Nice to see you. Peter Cook is teasing us. Friday, I'm told, for Model Y. Which Friday? We're not sure. Riz says, looks like the Model Y deliveries will look unlikely even in Q2. Oh, Riz, you're breaking my heart. Unless Berlin opens doors in January. Yeah. Sad but true, isn't it? Martin says, hi Tom, picked up my Tesla Model 3 SR Plus LFP last week. Been following your channel for the last few months and picked up so many tips and hints from watching your videos. Thanks. You are more than welcome, Martin, and hopefully you'll pick up some more hints tonight as well on how to take a road trip with an EV. Oh, Gaffer. No, I can see you. There we go. Max. Hey, Max, nice to see you there. Carl driving to Melbourne tomorrow. Awesome. Awesome there. Which superchargers are you planning to use, or which third-party chargers? Let us know. Peter Cook's our resident Uber driver with a Tesla Model 3. He says, I just got back from Sydney to Moree road trip. Slight wait to charge at Scone along the way. Yep, okay. How long did you wait, Peter? How many charges are at Scone? Just let us know. Okay, Lola. My ETA disappeared from 8 to 12 weeks to nothing in the Tesla app. Is this bad or good? Thanks from Canberra. Anyone else have that happen to them with their Model 3 order? Let us know. Thanks, Lola, for the question. Jeff Newport. Hi, Tom. Our any trip in our MG is planned. Yeah, I guess with a range of 200 Ks, anything outside an urban centre will need to be planned. That's very true. Hey, Robert. Nice to see you there from Gold Coast. Model 3 SR Plus. Riz says, a bit hard to say as the lead time has recently increased. Was it a base rear-wheel drive Model 3? Yep. Good question. Tesla fanboy. Nice to see you, Tesla fanboy. We need more Tesla superchargers here and also new fast charging V3s. Yes, absolutely right. That's definitely the underlying theme tonight. We definitely do need more superchargers. Yep. So Lola ordered a rear-wheel drive model last week. Okay. Thanks, Lola. Yes. Tesla fanboy true on supercharging V3 Mornington Victoria supercharger site is now open. Nice. Awesome. Oh, we've got our first super comment tonight. Or super comment. Yes. Oh, Martin, you are very generous there with a thanks and a $20 comment. Wow. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And yeah, it means a lot to me that you are contributing to the channel, helping us keep independent. Thank you so much. I'll leave your comment will stay up a bit longer, as you will see there. And depending how much you contribute, your comment stays long in proportion to that. Oh, Jez Cam regularly contributes with a donation because he wants to see me with a huge garage to fit all my Teslas one day. So thank you for that $4.99 donation. Yeah, appreciate that, Jez. Thanks so much. Let's get to some more comments here. Brad, hey Brad, nice to see you. Brad's one of our members as well. G'day all. So Rez says, seems like the Q1 shipment has been sold from what I hear. Having said that, there might be some cancellation of orders as they get closer to delivery. Yes, that happens sometimes. Philip, hey Philip. Philip is waiting for his Model 3 delivery. Nice. Hey Rob, nice to see you there. Rob says, I am new to this, love your videos and the thorough way you present info. That's very kind of you to say. I hope to order a Model 3 rear-wheel drive in Jan 22. Awesome. Well, that'd be great. Let us know when you do, Rob. Nice to hear from you. Hey, Kevin. Kevin's from Florida. I know that. Hey, Kevin. Nice to see you there. Good morning indeed. Now, Gaffer. Now, Gaffer's been waiting on a few things. He had a bit of an incident with his Model 3, and he says that he's been waiting almost 5 weeks waiting on parts to repair my Model 3 Performance. They contacted me yesterday to ask if they repaired the mirror. Did I want to take it back while they wait on the door part to arrive? What are you going to do, Gaffer? Let us know. So Peter is, Peter was talking about his waiting at Scone Supercharger. Scone has one stall. Okay, had to wait maybe 20 minutes. First car, okay, so it's not a Tesla Supercharger. Must be a EV or a ChargeFox or an NRMA. First car had just left and second car, MG, had just plugged in when I arrived. Okay, thank you for that, Peter. Philip's asking, can you get run flat tires for Model 3? I think so. Can someone confirm that for Philip? That'd be great. Yeah, Gaffer's saying they're kind of embarrassed on how long it's taken to get repair parts. Tesla needs to do something. Yeah, that's not a good thing, is it? Unfortunately. Yeah, parts are taking a long time to get to this country. Not just a Tesla issue, I believe. It's a worldwide, across all manufacturers. Model 3 standard range plus now has different battery type. Slightly more range, yes, that's correct. So now it's more range, I think 490 WLTP. We talked about this in a recent live stream. But yeah, it's a bit slower, 0 to 100 in 6.1 seconds now. So there you go. Peter, thanks for the show. You are more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Gaffer, what are you going to do? You need a car. Are you going to hire, or are you going to get a new one? Let us know. All right, guys. So let's talk a bit about road trip planning. We'll get to some more comments in a second. I guess my go-to for a long road trip is going to be ABRP, or a Better Route Planner. I'll just pull that up for anyone who doesn't know a Better Route Planner. It's kind of what I use if I'm going to go somewhere. And I strongly suggest that you also use this if you are going to go on a trip, because it doesn't just cover superchargers. It also covers third parties as well. And keep in mind, it only covers DC, so it doesn't cover AC chargers. So that might be an issue if you're going somewhere that's a bit more remote, that does not have DC chargers. So I might just see if I can share this with you guys. Here we go. So share this screen. There we go. So that's ABRP. It's something that I reckon everyone should have bookmarked and even downloaded as an app on your phone before you drive. The best thing is you can, like, let's just give an example here. So if I go Sydney, so Sydney, New South Wales, and if I want to go to, say, Brisbane, so Brisbane, Queensland, right, and then you can also add waypoints if you like, but so you can also select your vehicle. So let's go Tesla Model 3, let's go latest version, 60 kilowatt, yep. Yeah, I'll put no for now, I do, but I will do that later. Then you press that button, and that will basically give you the journey. There you go, which is pretty cool. It's telling me on this occasion, and you can also customize this, by the way. Whoops, you can, let me find out where to customize it from. Oh, that drags it. Here we go, that might be here. Yeah, things like, so advanced settings, there we go. You can change things, you change your car again if you like. There are some automatic settings. So I can, leave 90% departure. You want quickest arrival, fewer stops, or shorter legs. Charges and network. So there you go. You want places with minimum one charger stall or more. I suppose if you're worried that you're going to come to a charger, it's only got one or two and you've got to wait, you can up that if you like. Change the battery state, destination arrival state of charge, charger arrival state of charge, charger max state of charge, charging overhead. I kind of like to leave these stable. You can drop these to 5 if you like, be a bit more daring. But I'll leave it at 10 for now. And you can set maximum speed, real-time traffic, and then you can look at your battery degradation, how much you think your battery's degraded. Initial vehicle temperature, so on a nice clear day, I guess 20 degrees. Extra weight, so this extra weight is to account for additional persons or luggage. Oh, sorry guys, I'll just roll up here so you can see. So additional persons or luggage, driver has already been accounted for. There you go. I'll just change this so you can see. There we go. Yeah, you can change other things like road conditions, wind, temperature. Yep. So with that in mind, there you go. So like I kind of have default settings for this, and it's telling me from Sydney to Brisbane, stop at Heather Bray. You'll get to Heather Bray with 43%, and then it'll tell you how much it's going to cost you. It's going to take 15 minutes to get to 72%. Takes 17 kilowatt hours of battery, and then it tells you. Now, the one thing you must know about ABRP or Better Route Planner is that it likes to basically get to the charger with your minimum charge. So like you'll notice that it's 10% here, 10% there, 10% there, and it does that because if you've driven a Tesla or an EV long enough, you'll know that DC fast charging is the quickest at the bottom range of the battery. So like 10 to 50%, it's when it's really quick. And anyone who's used DC chargers enough will attest to that, I'm sure. And so I reckon that's kind of the way to go. If you're game enough, if you've got the nerve, and you know that the road is good ahead, yeah, you try to aim to get to a charger as low as possible. And then you can see that each of these chargers, see the Port Macquarie, 10 to 53%, 14 minutes, you know, $12, 24.6. And then Coffs Harbour will be 24 minutes. These are still pretty quick times, right? Like, they're not obviously petrol fast, but still 14 minutes is still reasonably quick. And then Knockrow, which is Byron Bay or Ballina, just outside of, again, 16 minutes. Like, it's not slow by any means, right? And then you'll get to Brisbane. So essentially, Sydney to Brisbane, 1, 2, 3, 4 stops. These times, I'll probably need more time, to be honest, if I'm going to stop with children, especially with their family. Stop for food and toilet and stuff. But even if you want to be quick, quick toilet dash, maybe grab a quick bite to eat or something, and then back in the car for at least 3 of these stops, maybe a bit longer at Coffs. But yeah, I mean it's that easy to get to Brisbane. And if you guys have any requests, then let me know. I'll try and do one live for you. Let's do some more questions and answers as we get through. Let's see, what have we got here? Okay, someone asks, hi, just wondering how accurate the Tesla battery usage estimate is when navigating long distances. Anecdotally, I think it's pretty good. Done a couple of long drives now, and I've got to say it's fairly reliable. I guess what kind of metric can I use to attest that? I guess one day I can go for a road trip and maybe use the odometer to measure as well alongside the estimate. So yeah, that's a good question though. Good question. Phil Smith just drove from Cairns to Sydney. ChargeFox and Superchargers made it easy. That's great, Phil. That's great. Lord Quas, where can I rent a Tesla in Australia? Yeah, check out ev.com.au. That's my recommendation. There you go. Riz has got it right there. Yes, I think so. Gaffer, I think Nash's Model 3 is still there. It's in Canberra at the moment. Martin says, saw in 7 News this week a company using old oil to power generator to charge EVs. They mentioned charging stations planned to map around Australia. Oh, anyone know that? Yeah, anyone know this? Let me know. That's good. Good. I might have to look that up, Martin. Thanks for that. Yeah. You talking about Nash there, Riz? Yeah, I have to get Nash on soon. I think he's on a road trip right now. Wow, JB going on a 590-kilometer trip tomorrow morning. Wow, where are you going? Let us know. Peter Cook, rerun that ABRP trip to avoid superchargers. Okay, I will do. ABRP can do some strange routings, take you out of your way to charge when you have plenty to go more directly. Okay. Gaffer, try Sydney to Burke. Okay, all right. Well, let's do Peter's recommendation first to get rid of the superchargers. So let's go back. All right, so let's take away Tesla. Just go CCS, char demo, level 2. Okay, let's see. What do you got for us, ABRP? All right. So, still 4 stops. You got Karua, ChargeFox. 6 minutes, wow. 35 to 52%. Tari, 13 minutes, 20 to 58. Maxville, 14 minutes, 10 to 55. And then Tyndale, sorry. Let me just change this to this one, Peter's one. Yep. So there you go. Tyndale, 10 to 90%, 40 minute stop. Interesting. So still 4 stops, just a little bit different each time. I guess my concern is, yeah, I mean, look, ChargeFox and EV are doing a great service. My only things to say about these guys is that they really need more chargers at these locations. I mean, I think the most I've seen is 2 to 3 at the moment. Whereas Tesla generally has more chargers, right? You're looking at minimum 4 at the moment in Australia, mostly. So I think we need 4 to 6 at most of these highway stops. But still, at least the option is there for non-Tesla chargers. There you go. Now, Gaffer said Sydney to Burke. I don't know about this one. This may not be a thing because I'm not sure if there's enough charges to get out that way. Let's restart. So let's go Sydney to Burke. Burke, New South Wales. This should be good. For this one, I might actually click them all, Gaffer. Just to be on the safe side to start with. Let's see what it gives us. Sometimes it may not give us an option here. Hey, hello. We can get to Burke. Let me just zoom out for you guys and girls who are not from Australia or even not from New South Wales to show you where Burke is. There's a saying in Australia called... Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you the screen. I'm sorry. How, There you go. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just realized, Peter. Didn't show your screen. I'll go back to you in a second. But this is Sydney to Burke. I was just saying, I'll come back to you, Peter, I promise. But I'll do Gaffers first. So Sydney to Burke, there's a saying in Australia, or at least in New South Wales anyway, the back of Burke. And you'll see why that saying is common, because look at that. That's Burke. It's like pretty remote, I've got to say. I've not been there myself, but maybe it might be a trip out with a Tesla one day, just to show it can be done. But there we go. So can we get to Burke? We can in 10 hours and 13 minutes. 767 kilometers. It's telling me that you need to go from Sydney to Bathurst with a Tesla supercharger, starting with 90%, and then when you get to Bathurst, 36 to 58%. That's not an issue. 8 minutes. And then Dubbo. Get to Dubbo with 10% charge, top up to 100%. Takes an hour to do that. Okay. And then I guess you might need to hypermile a little bit from Dubbo to Burke. 4.5 hours without a charge. Or without a DC charge anyway. 370 kilometers, max 90%. Sorry, max 90 kilometers an hour. So you get to Burke with 17%. So Gaffer can be done, as you can see. But you might have to hypermile that last bit. Look, 90 is not bad, right? 90 kilometers an hour. It's not slow. So it can be done. Now for Peter's sake, sorry, I'll just quickly show you Peter's request for Sydney to Brisbane just real quick, because I wasn't bad and I didn't show you without the Tesla superchargers. There you go, just really quickly. There you go. So yeah, as I said before, Karua, Taree, Maxville, Tyndale, so 4 stops. Not too bad. 6-minute stop there. 13-minute stop there at Taree. 14-minute stop at Maxville. That's the slow one. 40-minute stop at Tyndale. And then, once you get to Tyndale, then you are pretty much good to go to Brisbane. 2.5, almost 3-hour drive. Bit of a long stretch, but it can be done. Now, I think before, prior to that Tyndale one opening, I think that might be newish, there was a bit of a stretch with non-Tesla chargers. That was a bit of a struggle, but now I think this route has been completed. Thanks to our friends at ChargeFox and EV, it can be done now a bit faster. So yeah, 10 hours, even without Tesla superchargers, that's pretty good. Whereas normally it would take 9 hours 24. There you go. So an extra hour to charge in between. There you go, Peter. That's it. All right, someone answer Lola. Ballpark annual cost for SR Plus comprehensive insurance. I personally use ComInsure, which is the CommBank one. A lot of people on my videos have said, what's it called? Suncorp. Now I actually plugged in my car into Suncorp, and it wasn't any cheaper. I know some people have had some luck with Suncorp, so check that out, Lola. Suncorp and ComInsure. They're probably the 2 cheapest that I can see. Yeah, Peter's got a good point though. ChargeFox and EV won't install more stalls unless they're heavily used, so I heavily use them. Thank you, Peter. Encourage more chargers. Yeah, Max has got a point. Superchargers are more reliable than tritium ones. I have to say that's probably true for now. We'll see what happens in the future. Robert says budget direct, $13.75. Peter says NRMA charging sites at Nyngan and Burke are imminent. That's good. That's good. We need one at Burke. Because once you get to Burke, that's an issue, I guess, isn't it? You need to find a charger as well. Hey, Charles. Charles is also one of our members. Nice to see you there. Yeah, for those who are new, just new to the chat, I can see 52 viewers at the moment. That's great. Welcome. And tonight we are talking, of course, Tesla/EV road trips. If you just joined us, let us know in the chat there where you're watching from. And tonight's question is, do you have a Tesla or EV road trip planned? Or if you're about to take delivery of a car, tell me where you will be going on your first road trip. That'd be great. Let us know. Yeah. Yeah, look, one thing I want to show you actually, by the way, we actually went to the Shoalhaven just last week. That was where we were away. That's why I didn't have a stream. And I'm not sure if this person who loaned that property to me is an Airbnb property. I'm not sure that he is on. If he is, shout out to us right now on the chat. But he was very kind of us, to offer his property to us for 2 nights. He's got a Zappy charger, and of course the full review is coming. But I gotta say, and I said this on the video as well, having a EV charger on site at an Airbnb is just, it's gold. It's unbelievable. Like, staying in a hotel with the charger is great, but obviously it's not guaranteed. Same with a supercharger or a third-party charger. It's not guaranteed, right? Because it might be iced, it might be taken up by someone else. But having it at an Airbnb property is just phenomenal. Like, no stress, just plug in at night, good to go in the morning, just like you would at home. So if you own an Airbnb or if you're about to travel somewhere, I highly recommend looking at an Airbnb property with an EV charger, and I'll go through this in a second. Or if you've got an Airbnb, think about installing a EV charger on site, because you're going to get a lot of us looking at your property. But if this person who owns this property I was at in the Shoalhaven, it's called Casa Oliver. I'll do a full video, of course, coming up, but it's a great property. Literally 2-minute drive from the beach. My family and I had a great time, and I'll do a full review, of course, coming up very soon. But just want to shout out to this person who was very kind to loan this property to us for a couple of nights in the Shoalhaven. Beautiful place on the south coast. Loved it. All right, so let's just plug in Airbnb. Here we go. Just want to show you guys real quick. All right. Let's do this. Okay, so just remove the banner there. Okay, so you can actually let's go Hunter Valley. I'll just show you real quick because that's got a few properties there. I'm flexible. Search. So where was it? So you can press filter there, and in the amenities there, one of the options is EV charger. There you go. So you can narrow it down, and in the Hunter Valley there are 27 places with an EV charger. Let's look at this first one, this Superhost one. So let's look at the amenities here. There you go, EV charger. So it doesn't exactly say what it's got, like there's no details about it. But that's certainly one option you can look at. Let's just pick another one at random. So let's say this one. So again, this one doesn't have the option. I can't see anywhere in the description about the EV charger. But again, if you host an EV property, an Airbnb property, just for us EV users, I would recommend putting it in the description here so we can see what you've got. That'd be nice. But from now on, if I'm going to book an Airbnb property, I'm going to look at this, try and find an EV charger. So yeah, just if you're watching with an Airbnb property, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers will too. So that's something to do. And yeah, let's take some more comments there. Right. Do you have to pay subscription fees to have the Tesla online while on the road? If so, how much is it? Tesla online. Yes, well, you mean, yes, there is a premium connectivity fee for $9.95 a month. That gives you satellite, like Spotify satellite, a few other things. But I think to have the map is okay. You don't have to subscribe to it. But have a look on the Tesla website. You get a few things for $9.95. It's called the premium connectivity package. There you go. AC says 10% will give me some range anxiety. What's a comfortable buffer to keep when there are no Tesla superchargers in the vicinity. I keep hearing about outages on non-Tesla DC chargers. Is it that bad? I'm sure Peter will probably answer that. Yeah, look, to be honest with you, I've probably had more issues with non-Tesla chargers. I've got to say, I've got to be honest, okay? Like, having charged both Tesla superchargers and non-Tesla chargers, definitely more issues, like more outages with the non-Tesla guys. Don't know what it is. Maintenance, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get someone from EV or ChargeFox to come on this stream one day to talk to us about it. But yeah, I mean, I'd be more inclined to go to a Tesla charger. I guess I've got more charging credit as well, just quietly. Jeff says, in January, Melbourne to Adelaide, 684 kilometres, plus 4 charging stops, 2 hours charging in the MGs. That is, okay, so 2 hours each. Oh, 2 hours altogether. Okay, it's not too bad. That's not too bad, actually. So half an hour each time. Thanks, Jeff. Gaffer says, the charging infrastructure is definitely starting to spread out everywhere. That's good. I'm hoping most councils look to set up at least one local fast charger. Yes, yes. I just went to one in Lane Cove in Sydney, so I'll be releasing that video after Christmas as well. Hey, Gary. Nice to see you. Gary and Miss T Blue from Toowoomba, Queensland. Nice. Road trip to Boodarim from Toowoomba. Planned for first weekend in January. Awesome. Nice one. So Peter Cook, this is a good insight from Peter, who drives an Uber, as I said, in his Model 3. My ISA Plus insurance is $2,232, including NRMAs, rideshare surcharge on an $85,000 agreed value and a $2,000 excess. Nice. Nice one. Awesome. Tom, have you tried the updated auto park with just lines? Yes, I have, actually. Have a look at that. I've got a video, actually, released probably a month or two ago now. It's definitely on my channel, so check it out. Sensei, Tom, when did they open Miranda Tesla? Yeah, it's been open for a while, Sensei. Probably about 2 or 3 months. And Para Tesla, yes, I think very similar as well. Have not seen Aussie YouTubers make a video about them. Yeah, I guess I should go and check them out sometime, maybe over the summer. Trying to keep my circle very close, given what's happening in the world at the moment. I don't want to go too far and wide at this stage. But yeah, once we get... I mean, look, I am allowed to go to these places, but yeah. I guess, I don't know. It's hard to predict what's going to happen, right? But I'd love to go and check them out. You're right, Sensei. I will. I'll get there. Max says, I've done a road trip from Sydney to Thredbo via Bega. Beautiful route. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Did you have some range issues with the altitude there? Max, how'd you go? Let us know. Oh, Jeff installed a Hypervolt 2.0. Nice. Very good. I don't know much about that, Jeff. I'll have to quickly look that up. Let's have a look. Hypervolt 2. What is that? Is it a charger? Must be, right? Hypervolt Home 2.0. Right, okay. UK's top-rated EV charger. There you go. Smart charger. Nice. Well, let us know how you go with that, Jeff. Gary Young, yes. Airbnb also need to list on PlugShare. Yeah. It's funny. Airbnb properties don't like to list their address until very late in the piece, right? Like a day or two before you are about to go to the property. So I'm not sure how they would feel about listing on PlugShare as well, given that it's obviously not public access. So yeah, good point though, Gary. Thank you. See, well, nice of you to join us. What do you think about AGL EV subscription? Yeah, has anyone else tried this? I'll give you my point of view. I did look them up when they first introduced it about a year ago. Possibly even 2 years now. Wow, COVID, hey? At the time, like, you know, obviously they promote the fact that it's new cars, like late model rentals, but they've got the same issue as all of us, which is the ability to have new cars coming to the country. So you like the car they offered me at the time was actually quite high mileage. So I wanted a newer car. I know it doesn't really matter too much, but if you're going to rent, you might as well get a new car, right? So yeah, that's the only thing I'd say about AGL EV. But if you need a car, I'm sure they've got some available. Yeah, if anyone else who's used AGL, let me know. There you go, Gaffer. It says premium connectivity, traffic aware, satellite, etc. That's good. Peter says the Miranda Centre opened in September. Thank you. Yes, that's true. Premium connectivity also has the internet access, I guess, for Spotify and your Tesla Theatre. Rob says, as far as I know, Miranda Tesla has been open for a couple of months. I went there 2 days ago and talked to them re possible purchase. They were very helpful. Yes, I've always found Tesla staff to be very, very helpful. Both the front desk and also the showroom and also the back end, the service guys, they're all very good. I wonder why Tesla chargers were satellite view. I think it's more to do with the the connection, the cell connection, right? I think that's what you're really paying for. Thanks for the insurance tips. What do you do if you run out of juice? Yeah, someone who's actually broken down, let us know. I've only called Tesla roadside once for a flat tire. Luckily, it was in my own garage. I must have popped over a nail and then it ran flat, like close to home, and then ran flat when I got to the garage the next morning. So the only thing that they could offer was a tow truck, which I wasn't too happy with. But I called a third-party mobile repair guy, and they came out and fixed it pretty quickly within an hour. So yeah, I probably wouldn't rely too much on Tesla roadside assistance, except if you don't mind having a tow truck. Maybe have Allianz or NRMA third-party membership as well on standby if you're going for a long road trip. Just saying. Yes, Riz, I am super excited about this holiday update. I saw the leaks from Tesla Scope online. Hopefully we get as many things as they promised in America. You know, we always get shortchanged a bit in Australia, don't we? We still haven't got Disney Plus yet. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I'll review it on this channel. And by the way, I did 44.6 and 48 hours later, 13,000 views. Like, that's probably my best first 48 hours ever. So thanks everyone for watching. Gotta say, thank you. And Gaffer says, yes, you can hotspot while you drive. That's very true. Use your phone. Hey, Paul, nice to see you. And yes, Paul just reminded me. He sent me an email recently, and he said, what did he say? Yes, Open Charge Map. Have a look at Open Charge Map. If you've got I'll just pull it up for now. Paul reminded me that he turned up. So ABRP, a Better Route Planner uses Open Charge Map for all their data. So if you've got a charger that you need to be updated, or like for example the Lane Cove one isn't even there yet in Sydney, so add that, and then that way a Better Route Planner can use this data that we users add. They can use that to scrub for their routes. So yeah, have a look at this map, openchargemap.org. Great resource. Yep. Thank you, Paul. Yes, sorry. So Paul's saying, I love that our Renault Zoe has 22 kilowatt AC charging. Not so good that it doesn't have DC fast charging. Yeah. I guess that's a big trade-off, isn't it? I guess I'd personally rather have the ability to supercharge or DC charge over a faster AC charge. Like, most times, 22 is great if you're, example, at a supermarket or something, or a shopping center. But, I do 95% of my charging at home, as evidenced from my Tesla Scope app. Yeah, so I probably don't notice it too much overnight. I reckon I probably need 11 kilowatts, though, because I've got this Power Shop plan that's got cheap charging from midnight to 4 a.m., 6 cents per kilowatt hour. So yeah, for a faster charge during those 4 hours, gets me through most of the day for charging wise. Oh, Sensei put in order for, oh, congratulations, Sensei. Sensei's one of our long-term viewers. He's put in an order for a right-hand drive Tesla Model 3 2023 arrival AU. Nice one. Model S. Oh, good on you. A plaid. Nice. Well, sweating koala steering wheel. Tad bit of credit has to go to yourself and Nash Gong and Tesla Australia for your AU videos over the last 4 years. Hey, Sensei. Congratulations. That's good. I'm really excited for you. And if you ever want me to review it, I'm not sure if you're in Sydney, I would love to meet up and have a look. Yeah, good on you. That's great. Oh, hopefully it comes sooner than that, but yeah, well done. AC, haven't bought a Type 2 to Type 2. I would get one personally. I always carry one with me. A lot of the newer non-Tesla destination AC chargers aren't tethered anymore, so I would definitely get one if you want to use supermarkets and shopping centers and things. So Max was discussing his Sydney to Thredbo. No range issues, just arrived from Jindabyne with 40 k's of charge, but could have left more of a buffer with a deeper charge in the room. Okay, cool. Peter, our resident Uber driver. Third-party chargers have issues, but you get the hang of troubleshooting. Unplug, reseat, replug, emergency stop button, reset. Call tech support for remote reboots. Use RFID card if charges 4G is dicey. Thank you, Peter. Yes, if you can do a lot of driving, I would definitely recommend an RFID card for sure. Charles, given the topic of road trips, has anyone commented about spare tires? A lot of new cars don't include them. That's very true. That's a very common question I get asked, by the way, in my videos. Not a problem if heading along major routes, but do people borrow them for Outback trips? I think I've asked Richard from Outback Tesla this question. He definitely carried one, I think, for his big round Australia trip. I personally would, if I'm going to go somewhere without too much quote-unquote civilization around. Yeah, for sure. And learn how to change your tyre real quick. Good point, though, Charles. Great point. Yeah, see, so Peter's saying that it's important, that RFID card, because the charger needs cell coverage or it won't start. That's concerning. Yeah, so I haven't come across a Tesla supercharger yet without cell coverage. I guess you don't need cell coverage to use it, I don't think, because the car talks to the charger directly. But yeah, for all these other ones that need an app to start all that stuff, yeah, I would definitely get an RFID card if you travel regularly. So Sensei ordered a Model S Plaid or Model S RHD, or Sweating is ordering because Tesla AU said that you have 30 days to pay it once the car lands in AU, and the balance due amount is not exactly pocket change at the end of the day. High six figures. Yes. Congratulations. It's an expensive car, but I'm sure you'll be very happy. Martin, do you know when we can stream Sentry mode? Yeah, that's something we haven't got yet. We should have got that by now. Certainly they've got that in America. Also, do we have the external speaker installed in Model 3? I don't think so at this stage. You can check it for yourself when you get it. Look under the car. You see the grille. Maybe shine a torch in there. If you can't see a speaker, it's not there. Thingo, good tip, Airbnb. Yes. I have an Airbnb in Port Stephens, planning to get solar panels and a Zappy charger. Yes, well done, Thingo. If you need me to have a look at it, I'm happy to review it. Just saying. Thanks, Thingo. That's great. Thanks, Riz. You're more than welcome. Yep. Yeah, huge views for that last one. Not sure why, but yeah, very thankful. Thank you. Peter's full of tips for his RFID card. If you use RFID and the site can't talk to its own network, the charger knows who you are and it'll loan you the power and bill you later. That's good. Good to know. Peter is full of good tips. Absolutely. Anyone else rocking the Santa mode for Xmas? My only problem is that it stays on until a soft reset. That's true. It just keeps going, doesn't it? It's very loud too. Yeah, Auto Park is only on FSD package, isn't it? That's right. Yes, you're absolutely right, Tesla fanboy. I reckon it should be standard, but it does use autopilot technology or FSD technology. So yeah, but you're right. A lot of quote unquote lesser cars now have park assist or auto parked. You're right. Do we actually get free roadside assistance from Tesla? Well, I wouldn't say it's free. I don't think so, because I think that they were going to bill me for the tow truck, so I'm not sure about that actually. Yeah, I know. Like, if a friend of mine bought an Audi e-tron, it came with 5 years roadside servicing and charging from ChargeFox too. So I don't think, if anyone knows otherwise, I don't think it's included, this free roadside with Tesla. Riz says he's used Santa mode several times this week. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's true, Gaffer. Yes, I think Peter also said that. Issues with starting charge as it's underground. Signal strength is very bad. Yep. Yeah, it's not good. Hey, Vernon. Still waiting for my Model 3 Standard. Hopefully end of January. Order early November. Awesome. Oh, Sensei, if you have time and you can manage it distance-wise with what is going on in Sydney, would be cool to see 2 videos of you visiting Miranda and Parramatta. Location, how to access the building. Okay, we'll do. Okay. What else we got? Are mud flaps necessary for Model 3 as an add-on? Yeah, look, to be honest, I don't have them. Yeah, I've had the wheel wells get dirty. Big deal. I just get the gurney out if I'm washing the car, spray it out. So if you want, yeah, sure. But then the mud flaps get dirty, right? Charles, you need to review the destination charges at Pedder Wilderness Lodge in Tassie. Check a map if you want to see how amazingly scenic. Oh, I would love to go to Tassie. I'd love to get a Tassie. I'd probably need about 20 PCR swabs, wouldn't I, to get there, Charles, wouldn't I? Yes, the times we live in. Oh, Sensei says thanks for the kind words. Yes, I'm glad you got one, Sensei. I really am glad you got one. I know you've been always very interested in Tesla over the years, so I'm so happy for you. And yeah, please feel free to ask any questions moving forward. I do have an S, but I obviously don't have a Plaid S on order. I'd love to have one. Gosh, love to see it one day. But yeah, be awesome. The new S looks awesome. All right, Gaffer, here we go. My first flat, the Tesla truck, came from Sydney with a spare. Now, Gaffer's in Wollongong. I'm sure you won't mind me saying that. They took the tyre back. I didn't pay for the truck. Oh, you didn't pay for the truck. Is that right? Okay. Okay, so you paid for the tyre though, right? I assume. Interesting. Didn't pay for the truck. Yes, that's right. There is a new Tesla showroom in Canberra City. That's right. I saw a picture of that on Twitter. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's like a little shop, isn't it? Very small, a small shop front. Peter says, not much to see at Miranda. It's a building. It's clean. Absurdly clean for a car workshop. It's got lots of destination charges. Any GPS nav will get you there. Yeah. Yeah, Peter, you're right. That's why I probably haven't been down there, because it's pretty easy to get to, right? That and Parramatta. I think I might have driven past Parramatta. Haven't driven south. Oh, well, it's not true. I drove to the south coast recently, but I didn't actually go into Miranda per se. Yeah. Yeah, Scavver says paid for the tyre to be repaired. Now, does anyone have any other questions at all about road trip planning? We kind of went through something earlier, but if you've got anything else at all, any other questions? You want me to plug on ABRP or whatever it is, PlugShare? PlugShare is the other one. Another good resource you can use to find AC destination charges. I'll just quickly pull it up because, look, I know us EV owners probably know this resource quite well, but we do have a lot of new owners in the chat at the moment. And look, if anyone ever asks you, where are the charges in Australia? Well, just show them this. And that normally shuts them up real quick. Wait, look, the green ones, for those who are new to Tesla and EVs, the green ones are the AC, so the slower charges, quote unquote. And then the orange ones are the faster charges, so like the DC charges. So look, there's plenty of options, honestly. And if I just zoom into, New South Wales, my home state, plenty, right? Look how many charges there are on the east coast of our state. Plenty. You can do road trips up and down the coast, inland. There you go. The Burke NRMA charges coming soon. Someone's already said that. So yeah, NRMA is doing a great job, by the way. They just need, if anyone from NRMA is watching this, either in the live or replay, please, please, please bring out your app. Please. It's just one thing that's missing in the NRMA charging network at the moment. Like, it's just really hard to know if the charges are being taken up at the moment. Save for PlugShare, where you can, of course, message or check in. I do highly recommend that you check in. I'll just show you what I mean by this. Let's just see. Scon. So I think Peter talked about Scon before. You can check in like this, right? And look, obviously I won't check in now, but you can check in and say how long you're charging for, how fast rate you're getting. And that way, if you check in, someone else can message you, that they need a charge or, whatever. Look, and I can, if I checked in, if I was at Scone right now, and look, Kate H was here on the 23rd, that's today, I can message her and say, look, how much longer you're going to be, if I really need a charge, or even say hello, or whatever. Yeah, that's something you can do. So PlugShare is a great resource. It does rely on users using it, very much user dependent, but highly recommend getting onto PlugShare if you're new to EVs and Teslas. And if you're not sure about whether you want an EV, all you need to do to convince yourself is to look at PlugShare and go, yep, it's safe to buy an EV in Australia. Look how many charges there are. Look how many, importantly, DC charges there are. This orange is what you want on a road trip. Plenty. Look, I just saw an Airbnb. Hang on. Someone said put them on PlugShare. Just quickly as I scrolled, I saw someone had Airbnb listed here. Oh, I've lost it now, but was that it? Anyway, here we go. Mulberry Nest Airbnb. Here we go. In the garage, access will be provided on your stay in the Airbnb when requested. Room links provided below. Here we go. Let's see what they've got. Okay, so they probably put a private listing there? No, here we go. Oh, it's still not authorized. Wonder why. Yeah. Okay. Well, we know there's one at least with a plug share on plug share. Interesting. Let's take some more comments here. Here we go. Riz says he met a 2015 Model S owner at a new Tesla supercharger site, 180,000 kilometers, and loves it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Same car as mine, 2015. I had the spare, we swapped it back. Okay. Did you do it during business hours, Yaffa? It's pretty good. Yeah, people need to use plug share for sure. Yes. Yes, resale value is good at the moment, as Riz has been communicating with me with my S. Yep. Until the new S comes, obviously. So Gary says, not happy with a 10% at charge, prefer 15 or 20. No, I don't think so, Gary. I think that's completely reasonable, as especially if you're going to somewhere that may not have a backup, then yeah, 15 to 20 is completely reasonable. I think it might add a bit more time to your charging, overall charge time, but if you want to play it safe, no problem at all. Charles says, tip with Teslas with route planning, make sure you manually enable CCS. Many sites apps don't enable it by default. That's very true, because US Teslas don't have. Yes, it's very US centric, both plug share and also ABRP. So very good point. Thank you, Charles. Yes, I was going to say that earlier, but thank you for reminding me. Awesome. Andy S has a question. Were there any issues with longer waiting to charge if it's at 100% capacity when doing road trips? Mrs. is very worried about having to wait. Yeah, that's completely a reasonable question. And as I said earlier before, you're more likely to encounter this issue with a third-party charger. Only by sheer numbers. There's just not many, stalls at the moment with the third-party chargers like NRMA, ChargeFox EV, whereas Tesla tends to have at least 4, often 6 chargers at along highways. So would highly recommend, if you can, probably Tesla is more reliable, but know what's around the area as well, like what other third-party chargers if you need to. This is actually a very common question, and I've got to say honestly, that's still a concern of mine, having a family that we drive along with. So yeah, completely reasonable question. Thank you. So Sensei is saying that it took a while because yes, look, this happens a lot in the workplace. I'm sure all of you have experienced this. Some sort of FUD, some sort of hate, whatever it is, or some common misconception. People say, for in Sensei's case, battery EVs won't last beyond 2022-23 when diesel cars will be around longer. I don't know. I call rubbish on that. My Model S is now 6 years old, 7 years old next year. And honestly, I still get 346, I saw 346 100% charge on my 70D, which has got a 70 kilowatt hour battery. Has not degraded much, I gotta say. Had to do a range test to get an exact number, but hey, it's still waiting for that sharp degradation, people are saying, yeah. CharDemo won't work. Well, I don't think there's a CharDemo CCS2 adapter easily available anyway. So, CharDemo works better with Model S and X, or those with just Type 2. Don't think it's going to work for Model 3 at this stage. The ones in orange, it's funny, like they normally are CharDemo and CCS, so it's funny that they're just CharDemo. Interesting. Jez Kemp just got back from an EV holiday of sorts on Hamilton Island, which is full of electric buggies and charging stations. Yes, great example of EVs working en masse for legit transportation without drama and fun. I went to Fiji a couple of years ago with a fam, and yes, they use buggies, electric buggies as well, and they charge them. And if anybody wants a bit of fun in Canberra, there's an electric road cart. Oh, what's a place called? There's an electric, what are those things called that go around the tracks? Go-kart racing, electric go-kart racing place in Kingston, I think it is. It's so much fun, man. Those things are quick. They're so quick. And they just charge in between turns, between paying customers. So, yeah, it's so much fun. And it's clean. It doesn't smell when you go in there. Just a really good fun for the family. Absolutely. Oh, here's tonight's question. Any update on Model Y release in Australia? Sorry, Vito. 2 weeks. Someone used my 2 weeks emoji. 2 weeks. Who knows, right? Who knows? Someone, I think Riz was saying quarter 2, quarter 3. Long time. Yeah, there you go. Sensei's done the same thing. What date will Model Y right-hand drive orders page open? Actually, I might do a poll right now before I finish the stream. Okay, so let's do tonight's poll. When will holiday software update land in Australia? I'll just put 2021. Was it 44.25? Drop. I like these polls. They're good fun to watch. You guys react to it. Let's go Christmas Eve. Christmas Day. Boxing Day. After Boxing Day. Here we go. Alright guys, go for it. 4 options. Oh, Riz is saying that the gentleman that he spoke to has more range than he knew due to software updates. That's awesome. How good's that? So okay, Peter's got a thing about. So this is a common question, like what happens when you get a flat? So Peter got a loaner tire from Tesla roadside last year. They took my tire to the nearby Tire Power and we repaired the puncture, and Tire Power held on to Tesla's loaner and returned it to him for me. Okay, that's good. That's good. Nice to know. Yeah, I mean, look, I guess. Yeah, you could do that. Maybe I just called the tire. It happened after hours for me, so maybe within hours they send a tow truck or truck with a tire repair. Yeah, that's good to know, Peter. Though that's good. A bit more reassuring for those doing road trips. And Gaffer says I was hoping it would be repair, but became a tire replace. Okay, memory it was hard. $225. This third-party tire mobile guide wasn't that expensive. I think it was only about 100, not even that, to repair the tire. All right, Riz, thank you. Model Y orders should open once Berlin Gigafactory comes online. Having issues with the water supply to the factory, that would be free up Shanghai to send Model Ys to us. Yeah, fingers crossed. So what we should be looking out for on Twitter is when the Berlin Super Gigafactory opens up. Okay, let's see. Polls. 23 votes. 22% of you are saying Christmas Eve. 38% are saying Christmas Day. 21% saying Boxing Day. 21% are saying after Boxing Day. Love polls. Love them. So many opinions. I love it. Okay, so then Peter said, just had to drive to Tire Power, pay them $20 for the puncture repair, got them to put my tire back on. They gave the spare back to Tesla roadside. Okay, nice. That's good. These stories are good. Thanks, Peter. Just had someone who had a Tesla had to replace their battery, and Tesla quoted him 30 grand AUD, and that bloke set his car on fire. Oh no, really? Is this a true story, Vitor? Is this? Can you verify this? Seriously, someone's admitting to insurance fraud there. Gosh. Are batteries replaceable? Yeah, look, they are. They are. They're just expensive, right? Yeah, they are. Yeah, Peter's right. ChargeDemo will never have a CCS adapter. ChargeDemo plugs lock into the car. CCS lets the car lock into the charger plug. Right, okay. Thank you, Peter. That's good to know. Yes, I did see that tweet. Elon said it's being final tested today, released tomorrow. That's probably just for North America, though, isn't it, Gaffer? Not sure when it's going to drop here. Been a couple of times when I got the update before America. That's good. Yeah, Sensei. Quite surprising how nasty and vicious some ICE car enthusiasts get when you tell them one is fully swapping out all of one's current ICE cars for full battery EVs. Yeah. Yeah. So just be careful. Some people just, yeah, they love their ICE cars, eh? Bit scared of change. Charles, some of the newer NRMA sites are, unlike most of their locations, two-stall sites in remote places like Coonamble and Burke. Definitely not location, probably due to increased EV sales. Yeah. Yeah, look, I'm glad NRMA is putting these out because let's face it, they probably wouldn't. No one else probably put them for now, right? Because they are expensive to put there. I can't imagine there'd be too many EVs out that way in Burke. Yes, thank you, Gaffer. Yes, I saw that too. Tesla Holiday software release being tested with internal owners today. Broader rollout starts tomorrow evening. Is that Elon time? 2 weeks? Was told by ICE enthusiasts that you can't park an EV in an underground car park? What? Or a carport garage with a roof on it? Also was told they can explode and catch fire anytime. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I park my EV every night in my garage. You know, go figure. I'm not sure whether people read this stuff. Weird. Gaffer says it was a very old Model S. He says that story, but it's a YouTube channel that does stuff for clicks. It blew it up. Right, okay. Thanks, Gaffer. Now we know. Yes, it really happened. Okay. Well, guys, that might be it for tonight, I think. I want to thank you all for logging on and chatting tonight. Let's have a look at the poll. Give you guys 2 more minutes to vote. So, on the question, when will holiday software update 44.25 drop in Australia? 4 options. So most of you are saying Christmas Day because of Elon's tweet, of course, but some of you, in fact, most of you are skeptical. Oh, that's not true. No, some of you are optimists, saying Christmas Eve, so basically tomorrow, our time. And then the rest of you are saying either Boxing Day or after Boxing Day. Nice. Alright, everyone, so yeah, that's it from me. Let's close the poll there. Look, I want to thank all of you for your support this year. It's been fantastic. I started these live streams during the first, the big lockdown we had in Sydney. And it's been an absolute pleasure hosting these and having you guys on. I want to thank all the members over the year that have joined on as members. Your support means a lot to me. And even our regular viewers too. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you on, to chatting with you. I've learned a lot. Hopefully you have as well over the year. I'll try and do one next week if I can. Particularly Model Y drops. No, probably won't. But yeah, I'll definitely do the holiday update video. I've got a couple of videos too lined up before the new year. But yeah, we'll do these again next year in 2022. Try and aim for twice a week again. Try and do it regularly. And yeah, just want to thank you for all your support. I hope you have a very happy Christmas in the next couple of days. And of course, a very good New Year's Eve and New Year in 2022. Yeah, so have a wonderful time with family and friends over the next few days. And yeah, let's roll the end credits. Here we go. Yeah. And, you know, might be if you've got a Tesla or an EV and you are thinking about a road trip over the summer. Hope you all drive safe, stay safe, and yeah, enjoy the time off you have if you have any in the next couple of weeks to month coming up over the nice weather we're having in Australia. Alright guys, stay safe. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. Until next time, happy charging.